Two hot news stories which the whole world is paying attention to line up exactly with two major Bible prophecies pointing to the nearing start of the 7-year tribulation. The first is the news developing since early May about a possible all-out war between the United States and Iran, as President Trump sent into the Middle East Persian Gulf United States fully loaded warships loaded with missiles and fighter jets, along with numerous B-52 bombers, all in response to Iran's threats towards the United States. So the legitimate question being asked now is, will Iran and the United States actually explode into an all-out war? And the answer is absolutely not, and here are some key reasons why. First of all, since the end-time prophecies are now at an apex pointing to the nearing start of the 7-year tribulation, coupled with the fact that Iran is already building itself up in Syria with Russia, readying to attack Israel exactly as Ezekiel chapter 38 foretells, then Iran's next major military move will most definitely be to send its remaining army on the ground towards the mountains of Israel, and not for Iran to face off with the United States. And we know this by the prophecies and the chronology of the book of Revelation, which show us when this one-day war on Israel's mountains will ignite, being within 3 to 6 months, maybe even 10 to 12 months or so, into the tribulation. And so that means that anywhere from now until then, being a few months after the 7-year tribulation starts, is when we'll witness on the news Iran moving its army on the ground towards the mountains of Israel. On the other hand, militarily, is it possible for the United States to fire some missiles or bombs at Iran in the meantime, or for the United States and Iran to have some kind of a smaller conflict? It's very possible. However, as I stressed, a full, all-out military war solely between Iran and the United States will not take place. Here's another topic in the news getting a lot of attention, is President Trump's upcoming Mideast peace plan, which is in the same timing on today's prophetic time clock as the huge prophecy of Daniel 9:27, being the nearing signing of a 7-year agreement between Antichrist and Israel, which will virtually start the 7-year tribulation. In fact, unless Trump's Mideast plan matches exactly the one specific scenario which God has foreordained in the Bible prophecies, which I won't detail here publicly, then President Trump's plan will dangerously lead him into a monstrous lose-lose result, either by Trump working against God's plan and or by President Trump virtually helping to facilitate and unleash Antichrist in Daniel 9:27's prophecy and into the worst global evil in human history as foretold. And alarmingly, as of today, unless Trump reverses his current course, then the recent credible news articles clearly indicate that President Trump and his Mideast team's Middle East proposal are already heading down the wrong path, which will lead Trump and millions of naive Americans and people worldwide right into shaking hands in agreement with Antichrist, the Pope of Rome, according to Daniel 9:27.